Hello, my loves, and welcome. So nice to be here live with you. I have this message that I want to share today that it's so obvious, but sometimes so forgotten, especially in the spiritual community and with conscious people. We do a lot of activations and meditations and stuff like that, right? But true embodiment doesn't happen in the activation itself. It happens in the integration. It happens afterwards. It happens before. And it happens during it. It's not about a one-time event that shifts our lives. For example, you won't become confident by doing just a meditation on confidence, or by clearing or healing your self-doubt or whatever. You're not going to transform from one activation or one meditation. You transform as you embody the wisdom of that activation and you take different action. Embodiment is not about a one-time thing. It's not about this one meditation you did. It's not about the journal practice you did. It's not about the videos you watch or the books you read. It's about who you are being, and who you are becoming. Because the action you take is the living, breathing embodiment of who you are. So, doing the same thing and expecting different results doesn't work unless it's like that you're going to the gym or, something like that. If you want different results, you need to embody a different energy and you need to take different action. I feel sometimes the spiritual community, we get so excited and enthusiastic about higher realms and other dimensions and other beings and light language activations and energy work and energy healing and quantum medicine and affirmations and mindsets and all of that. When there is something deeper and there is something simpler as well. It's just who we are being. It's who we are being. Every single moment of every single day. If we want to really stretch our arms, we need to also ground our feet. If we need to expand in our multidimensionality, into our love, into our awareness, into our consciousness, we also need to ground to the earth. The more we want to expand upwards, the more we need to ground downwards. And this is sometimes a missing piece that I've seen in myself and in others, where we have these activations or these ceremonies and you feel super confident in the moment, but then an hour passes by or a day passes by and your life stays the same. So I wonder, did that activation actually work? Or was it like just a momentary expansion or ignition of your energy that then faded away just as fast? Because I feel we're not looking for quick fixes of an energy burst that then disappears right after. I feel we are looking for something deeper, for something long-term, for something that actually stays. And what stays, what remains, is the integration that we have, is the embodiment that we are. So, what's the point of doing meditation or an activation or an energy clearing on something if afterwards your actions don't change? Then did something actually happen? Or do you remain the same? And this is why the more my beautiful clients and people come to me for energetic activations and light language and energy healings and even oracle card readings and quantum medicine, kundalini work and stuff like that, the more I also help them ground. What's the point of all this spiritual technology and all this spiritual knowledge and awareness if afterwards we cannot be in our bodies right here, grounded on earth? We become a little delusional sometimes. And there is a time and place for everything. But I feel we are needed on earth more than in other realms. So why are we flying out to the cosmos when we are needed right here? And I had to learn this for myself again and again and again. For many years when my light language activated, and I will keep sharing more about this, all of a sudden I started like moving my hands in these ways and channeling like 20 or 30 different types of light language. And I could feel energy and I could see auras and I could see like inside the organs of people and inside their bodies. And like I could see all these things energetically and multidimensionally. But at the same time, there was something deeper that was asking for my attention. And sometimes I would meet people and they would tell me, Madeleine, you need to ground. And I would be like, what does that even mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, how do I do that? And I had to learn. I had to learn from going like from a very high, connected, multidimensional awareness where certain events happen in my life that made me ground, that made me see that something needs my care, something needs my attention, my body, my physicality, my humanness. What's the point of channeling aliens and beings and stuff like that if we cannot take care of our own physical bodies? What's the point of channeling so much energy if then we cannot have normal, healthy interactions with each other because we feel so detached from reality, so different, so out of body? Because if we were supposed to be out of body, we wouldn't be in these bodies, right? So maybe we are here for a reason. Maybe we are in these bodies for a reason. And you know what? The more we ground, the more our multidimensional aspects turn on. The more we ground, the more magic unravels within us. And so lately it has been my priority and my intention to bless my clients and to bless the people who come to me with grounding. And I have gotten much deeper into body work and somatic work and touch and movement and action. Also, sometimes in the spiritual community or in the self-development community, we work a lot on mindset, and we work a lot, you can say, in the upper chakras. But for us to bring things to physicality, we need to be connected with our first energy centers. We need to be connected with our roots, our sacral, our solar plexus. We need to be connected to who we are on earth. And I know this can be a little triggering for some people, but what's the point of being a dragon, a priestess, a magician, if you cannot be human? What's the point? Because here we are, and our human is calling out for us. And for us to truly embody the magician, the priestess, the dragon, the angel, the goddess, whatever it is, that happens in the body, not out of the body. It happens right here, right now. For us to become a channel of love and power and energy, we need to be in our bodies and take care of our nervous system and our physicality. Thank you, sister, for being here and for sharing. I feel this is so relevant for so many of us. And I've been there, so there's no judgment here. There's just love and care and compassion that I feel for many of us. We are needed on earth, not in other dimensions. And so the more we are able to tend to our physicality, our body, our nervous system, the more we are then able to ground and embody and channel all these energies and all these gifts. But it starts with the basics. And so, yeah, this has become like a really big passion of mine lately. And a lot of things are shifting inside of me and in my reality. And I really want to share this with you as well. Something else that I'm really passionate about, that maybe this resonates for you. Let me know if this resonates for you. Where you are someone who has all these spiritual abilities, all these multidimensional abilities, where you can sense energy, you can radiate energy, you can see things and feel things and intuitively know things. You can do energy work. You can be a facilitator for others. But then maybe it's hard for you to work on your business and share those gifts in a grounded way using social media or facilitating in a physical place. Or manifesting money and making money. Because we have all these gifts and all these abilities. But if we are unable to be on earth to work with the physical things, like nowadays it's a lot about social media and about like creating retreats and facilitating events and ceremonies for others or doing one-on-one work. But if we cannot hold that because we are too high and a little ungrounded, it's hard to make money. And it's hard to like show up online or in person for yourself and for your clients. And I know how challenging that can be. That you have so much love, so much energy, and so many gifts that feel that are kind of being almost wasted because you cannot find the clients, because you cannot take action, because you cannot be embodied and grounded in your physicality and deal with the aspects of our physical world as it is right now, with technology, with all of it, with all that it implies and involves. And so lately, it has become one of my greatest passions to help people who are very intuitive, very powerful, very beautiful, very connected, that have all of these gifts and abilities, and help them ground and build their business. Because I feel that this is how we change the world. It's like, at some point, we all had our spiritual awakening, right? We all like just woke up from the normalness of this life. And we discovered more gifts, more truth, other dimensions, other aspects. But then, if we cannot make anything out of that, we can't truly help ourselves, help our clients, help the world, and be in our full power, embodied in our mission. We do need to know how to ground. We do need how to work on social media to be more visible, to show up, to make videos, to express ourselves, to be ourselves. To know how to play the social media game so that more people that you can help can find you. Because if people cannot find you, you cannot help them. And for that, you need visibility. For that, you need to show up. For that, you need to be grounded. You need to be embodied. Because this is how your clients and the people you are meant to serve and help and guide find you. So I'm really passionate to help conscious spiritual leaders to build and expand their business, because I know that that's the thing that makes all the difference in our lives. Because for me, building my business and expanding it has been the most challenging and expansive and magical journey I've ever been through. This has become my true embodiment. The more I work on my business, I realize that I'm just working on myself. My business is me. It's an expression, an extension of me. It's literally me. My business is me extending my energy to be of service to you. And therefore, first, I need to take care of my own energy. And second, I need to build these online and physical structures so that people can find me. Because if they cannot find me, I cannot be of service to them. And so that means showing up. That means knowing how social media platforms work. And making videos and making posts. It's about showing up embodied, unafraid to express ourselves. And to learn the logistics and the structures and the physical aspects of it. This has been my greatest passion lately. And as I was saying before, I really feel that this is the thing that we all need right now. Because we have already awakened to our multidimensionality and our psychic gifts and all of that. And of course, it's always expanding and evolving. But that's kind of done, right? We are awake. We know, we're woke, right? That's check that. But then, if we truly want to be of service to the world, to change something, to bring more love, to bring magic, to help people, we need to know how to do that. And social media has become this vehicle through which we meet each other. And of course, we also meet in person. But this is how we truly make a change in the world. And also, we talk about, I think there are certain words it's not nice for me to say on Instagram, so I don't get, but we all know that so many systems on Earth are not really working for the benefits of the collective. But for us to make a difference, we need to be in our power. We need to become visible. And also, you know what? We need to shift the money. For money to come to us, for us to, maybe you want to build that retreat center. Maybe you want to have your own physical place for you to do your healings and massages and activations. Maybe you want to rent out a space for ceremonies and activations. Maybe you want to travel the world and do grid work and just travel and meet the world and like find other people. For that we need money. Money is the tool that we use on earth to exchange energy and services. It's not evil and it's not good. It's just a tool that we use to exchange money, to exchange energy, services, value, right? And so for us to make a difference in the world, first, we cannot be hiding in our own dragon caves where no one sees us. We have all these powers. We can see all these things about the world, but then no one sees us. No one knows about us. And we are just alone in our dragon caves, just meditating. We're not really helping so much, right? Hey dear, and thank you for sharing. I feel like hiding from challenges. I feel like challenges are so painful. What suggestion can you give for this? My suggestion is, after I post this video, go watch it from the beginning, because this is what I've been talking about. It's the embodiment. I've been talking about what's the point of having this compassion, this love, this willingness to want to change the world and bless other people and make a difference if we cannot move through certain challenges that we face along the journey. So I want to invite you to, if you want to share, what are these challenges that you feel like hiding from? What are these challenges, if you want to share with us? Because the challenges we face hold portals to our next level. But if we keep hiding, if we keep running away from it, there's literally an initiation that we are postponing, delaying, or ignoring. Every challenge is a doorway for us to step through to a whole nother level of our own embodiment of magic. And you know what? If you were certain that after facing that challenge, you would find an answer to a prayer you have been asking, that a blessing, an opportunity that you've been wanting for so long would show up, would you go through it or would you hide from it? Challenges are like the past tortured, keeps getting triggered. Each time I face the triggers, I feel more pain, as if never heals. Okay, so what is it asking of you? I ask myself, how much should I face the triggers? Well, again, this depends on what those triggers are. But I really invite you to see challenges and triggers as opportunities for growth and healing and expansion. See them as portals to another level of magic in your life. It's like, I will use the dragon again for another different analogy. When you are ready and willing to face the dragon, you get the gold. Ooh, I felt that one. When you are willing and ready to face the dragon, you get the gold. Yes, thank you for sharing. Again, I was sharing this in the beginning of this live, the challenges that I faced in my spiritual human journey, because they are the same. Spiritual journey, human journey, it's the same. The challenges I faced was, I was so connected energetically to life, to people, to energies around me, that it was so overwhelming to my body and my nervous system that at some point on my journey, I kind of collapsed and everything kind of stopped and disappeared because I needed to ground. And not only I needed to ground, there were these things that I needed to look at, these challenges, these difficulties that I needed to face to become stronger, to become more embodied, to become more me. And here I am, standing, feeling so different in my body, feeling so safe and chilled talking to you about this, and being able to serve you and others in such a higher capacity, because I can also hold space for me. Grounding and taking care of my body has been the biggest, most amazing blessing and change in my life. And it allowed, because for a while, as I was sharing, for a while, all my psychic, energetic gifts stopped. So imagine, I don't know if this has happened to any of you, being someone who feels energy all the time, who feels and sees and senses and hears and like all the clairvoyances and all of the clairs turned on like 100%. But then all of that kind of disappears out of nowhere because my nervous system kind of collapsed. I wasn't able to help anyone when I was going through that, but I did need to help myself. And so I realized that for me to be able to serve others, I need to take really good care of me. That's the only way I can serve you. I cannot help you go through a door I haven't gone myself. I cannot help you through a challenge I have not faced. I cannot teach you something I'm not embodied in. So my loves, as conscious, spiritually awake people, please know that the capacity you have to hold yourself is the capacity you then have to hold others. And this is why your pain becomes your power. This is why your challenges become your blessings. The challenges and the difficulties you face become the tools, the pathways you share with others to help them and guide them and assist them on their journeys. Thank you, dear, and thank you all for being here, because I can feel your energy. I can feel you. Thank you for being here and for commenting. Yes, we all, my love, we all of us are always facing challenges. Always. It's not something that happens to just a few of us or in certain times in our lives. We all face challenges all the time. And it's our ability to move through them that dictates where we arrive at. I am going through my own challenges. You're going through your own challenges. Even the most amazing people, most successful people, most happiest people in the world are facing challenges. We are on Earth after all. What would life be like on Earth without challenges? That's kind of it just comes with it, right? It's like you're on Earth, this is how it is, you know. There's this polarity, there's contrast. It's life on Earth. It's what it means to be human. But the more we face those dragons, the more gold we find, until we realize that we ourselves are the dragons. We ourselves are the dragons we are facing. How about that? We ourselves are the dragons we are facing. And when we realize that, we become the dragon, and the challenges, even though they might feel really hard, we know we can move through them. And my love, if you haven't gone through anything difficult in your life, and this, I don't think this applies to anyone because I feel we all have, you wouldn't be able to then help anyone else. You wouldn't be able to relate, to have compassion. You wouldn't have anything that you overcame that then you can help others on their journeys as well. Right? Yeah, so if we truly want to make a difference on earth, to change the systems that are in place with health, with food, with authority, with leadership, with money, with resources, with sustainability, with all of that, we need to face our own individual challenges. We need to fight our own inner battles, because that's the only way we become stronger. We don't become stronger when life is just easy and there's nothing to overcome. Then we're just chilling. We're just having fun and just chilling. There's nothing to overcome, so I don't become stronger. We become stronger again. And this is what I was sharing, dear, in the beginning of this life. We don't become stronger or more confident or resilient through an activation or a meditation. We become stronger and more resilient through facing challenges and taking embodied, aligned action. And my loves, if you resonate with dragons, this is the year of the dragon. I want to talk about dragons more and more. Not just about like these beings, these mystical beings that some people believe exist, some people believe don't, some people have literally seen them, like myself. It's not even about the dragons. It's about you being the dragon. It's not about the dragons outside of you. It's about the dragon inside yourself. This powerful being. This powerful being. It's not about the dragons outside of you. It's about awakening to your own dragon power. And it's so beautiful that the more, I will share my dragon story on another live or on another video, maybe on YouTube, who knows. But my story with the dragons, I will share just a little bit now. When I first met the dragons, I never ever thought about dragons ever in my life. I never thought about them. I never nothing. And one day I saw them, and not just one, but a bunch of them. I won't go into much detail because I want to share the whole detailed story with all the nuances and magic of it. But it was exactly when I met the dragons that my whole life changed. My whole life changed. I started holding energetic space. I started being able to move other people's and my own kundalini energy and do energy healing and energy work to a whole nother level. I started speaking light language. I started moving my body, doing light language with my hands. I started drawing light language. I met so many dragon friends. My whole life changed. But more and more, it's not about, whenever I connect with dragons, they always point back to me. It's not about them, it's about me. How am I being the dragon? And I know there are different types of dragons and people have different perspectives of what dragons are. For me, dragons are beings of pure love and pure power. Pure love and pure power. Pure authenticity. Pure love. Pure power. Pure kundalini energy awakened inside of us. Whenever I connect with dragons, they always point the energy back to me. And that's when I know that These are not beings like that have other intentions. And yeah, this is a dragon reunion. I know. Most of you are dragons. That's just how we flow here. We find each other. But again, coming back to it, how would you find me if I was hiding in my dragon cave? How would I find you if you were hiding in your dragon cave? So we need to show up. And we need to understand that in-person events, social media, and money play a big part of us making a difference in the world. If we want to change the systems and the people who are in charge of Earth right now, that maybe don't have the greatest intentions for humanity as a collective and for nature, the money needs to go to the hands of those who have pure intentions, who will build sustainable communities, sustainable resources, who will take care of the earth, who will protect the soil and the plants and the fruits and the animals, who will create healing spaces for others, who will use that money for good. But guess what? For that, you need to be open to receive that money. And for you to be open to receive that money, you need to become visible. And for you to become visible, you need to face your challenges and get out of your dragon cave. There is a time and place to meditate. And there is a time and place to come out of the cave and be seen and felt. Yes, we can do a lot for humanity by meditating. We can send love, we can send healing by meditating. But more and more, I've learned that it's about the action we take. And it's about who we are being and the actions that we are then doing. It's not about just meditating for world peace. How are you physically contributing to it? We need you to be seen. We need you in your power, helping your clients and the people who come to you. And I've shared this before. I don't like the word client because it feels like, it's so empty. To help the brothers and sisters that come to us for healing, for our services, for help, for assistance, for guidance. For that, we need to be sovereign in our own energy and in our own power first. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to nurture our own energy. Kung Fu Panda actually inspired us to embrace our power which is within us, and he awakens the ultimate dragon power within him. Yes, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. My loves, to be honest, I don't think there will be angels or aliens that will come to rescue us on Earth. I think we are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ancestors. We are the descendants. We are the ones. Waiting for someone else to come and save us means that we are not in our power. And talking about dragons are about us being in our power, fully embodied in our Kundalini life force energy. But if we are waiting for a savior, we are the ones. And for people who are awake, we know we are the ones. So let's be the ones. Let's be the ones. Showing up on social media, that's nothing. That's nothing. You feel uncomfortable, you don't know what you're gonna say. You don't know what videos to make. That's nothing. That's nothing. What's important is how you are of service. How you are of service. For you to be of service, you need to show up. We are looking for you. We are calling for you. We are waiting for you. And waiting for you to feel ready, waiting for you to feel better, that only goes so far. We really need to grab our own energy and show up as we are, and perfect, and imperfectly perfect. Because guess what? The people who are meant to find you and feel you, they will. We do. We do see you and we do feel you. And we don't need you to be any different. Just yourself. We need you in your power. We need you in your energy. We need to see you out of your dragon cave and into your dragon heart. Shining and flying. Please allow yourself to be seen. And whatever challenges you face, please know that you're not alone. You know, like sometimes we feel that the challenges we face and the emotions we feel are so unique to us. But guess what? All humans have the same emotions. None of us has ever had that emotion that all other humans don't know of. You're not alone in your pain. You're not alone in your challenge. I'm right here with you. We are all right here with you. You are not facing these battles by yourself. We are literally right here. And I don't mean this as a spiritual guy that is in another dimension that is here for you. No, I'm a human alive on earth and I'm literally here with you. The challenges you face, you're not the only one facing them. I face them too. We all know what it feels like to be lonely, to be scared, to feel sad, to feel grief, to feel desperate. These emotions are common to all humans. So please know you're not alone in your pain. You're not alone in your challenge. You are not. I am here and I'm looking at the sky. And I shared this on the dragon ceremony we did a few days ago. I am looking at the same sky as you. I am looking at the same sun, the same moon, the same sky. My feet are on the same earth that you walk upon. We are literally here together. So true. You acknowledging that you too face challenges and are facing it makes me feel that I can take those challenges. Thank you, dear. Yes, of course I'm facing my challenges. I'm facing all my challenges right now. And you know what? And thank you for sharing that so much. I really appreciate when you comment and you are here with me instead of me just talking by myself. I like having conversations and I like feeling you. So thank you for contributing and sharing. You know what? It's when we are facing the biggest challenges that we are also facing the biggest initiations. And why? Because that means we are ready for something really, really great to happen. We just need to face these challenges. We just need to go through these things before we get there. And if we can look at the challenges that we face in that way, everything shifts. Whenever a challenge comes up, see it as a doorway, as a portal. Ooh, this feels really uncomfortable. I really don't want to do this. Oh my God, I can't do this. Like, ooh, I just want to hide and like, ooh, no, not today, not right now. I can't do it. But if we see it as a portal, knowing that as soon as we step into it, we enter a reality with more blessings than the one we were just in, will we take action then? Doesn't that serve as an inspiration and motivation to step through it? Because we know that on the other side, blessings await us. More magic awaits us. Please know that you're not facing your challenges alone. We are all here and we all feel it. Think about it that way. We all know, all humans know, the spectrum of emotions that all humans feel. You're not alone in your pain. You're literally not. And my dear, if you truly want to make a change in the world, you need to become stronger within yourself. And for you to become stronger within yourself, you need to face those challenges, those triggers, those things that feel so difficult, like you can't even imagine stepping through it. But it's when you do that you come out stronger, more alive, more embodied, more confident, more powerful. And that's when you are then able to help others as well. Yes. It really has become a great passion for me to help people who are awake and aware to build their businesses, because your business is about you and it is not about you. It's much bigger than you. First, your business is you. You are your business. What is a business? It's you offering your services. You are literally your business. But then there are these structures that you need to create that connect where you are to where I am. We need to create these highways, right? Like roads. You're here, I'm here. We need to create highways and roads to connect ourselves. Again, this is where social media comes in. This is where being visible and showing up online comes in. This is when facilitating in-person events come in. Facing your challenges come in. Your business is about you because your business is you. It's literally you. There's no such thing as a business. It's you. There are tools and physical things and structures in place, but your business is you. And at the same time, your business is not about you. It's about the people you are here to serve and assist and inspire and guide and uplift. It is about you because your business is a mirror to your own evolution, to your own embodiment that makes you face all these challenges again and again and again. And at the same time, your business is not about you. It's about the people you are here to serve and the mission you are here to accomplish. It's bigger than you. It's so much bigger than you. And at the same time, it is you, and you are that greatness. For you to be of service to others, you need to first take care of yourself. And you need to know how to play with these structures that make other people find you. You need to be able and ready to face the triggers and the challenges so that you can also then show others the way. If I don't face these challenges by myself, how can I show you the way? If I have not ever gone through it, how can I help you go through it? Your pain is your power. And I created a while ago a 3-week online course with a friend of mine who is also a dragon. And the course is called Turn Your Pain into Power. And at the time, I was going through a lot of pain when I made that. A lot of pain. And I had no idea why I was being called to create this course when I was going through it. I was in the middle of it. But now I realize that what we shared there is actually the transformation that I would go through months after. My pain is my power. Your pain is your power. Your challenges are opportunities, are doorways, are portals. Don't be so afraid. And you know what? Even if you are afraid, still show up, still take action with the fear. Feel the fear and do it anyways. This is how you can be of service to yourself and to all of us. We need each one of us in our power. So please don't be afraid. And if you are, that's okay. Yes, exactly. Thank you for sharing. Facing our fear is the only way to transform pain into power. Remember that. And when you connect with dragons and you think about dragons, remember that. Facing our fears is what transforms our pain into power. And us creating our spiritual conscious healing businesses is one of the greatest ways we can be of service to others, to play our part in the world. And again, this can be different for many of us, right? Like, it's not like everyone needs to do this. Each one of us has their own calling. I'm just speaking to those of you, those of us who know we have gifts to share. We have so much love to share and so much compassion. And that creating a business, maybe you also don't like that word, but you know what I'm saying. Offering your services is a way that you can be of service while also moving through your challenges. The world needs you in your power. The world needs me in my power. Let's stop thinking that we are alone when we all stand on the same earth. And for those of you who feel called to, I'm really happy to invite you to my membership space, the Activation membership, where I share exclusive videos that I don't really share on social media. And I share the embodiment practices that help me feel the fear and still show up. Feel the discomfort and still move through it instead of letting it stop me. Facing uncomfortable emotions and still shifting them and moving through them. We also have guided meditations and ceremonies and events every month. And it's a way that you connect with me more deeply, more intimately, and that you can meet other people on the similar journey, for us to help each other, for us to activate and ignite each other, because we know we are here for more and that it's time, that no one is coming to save us, but we get to be the ones to stand in our power and save ourselves. And the more we do that for ourselves, the more we are able to be of service. So my loves, thank you so much for being here. I will post this video now on Instagram if you want to watch from the beginning, for those of you who joined afterwards. Thank you, sister, for being here. I feel you and I see you and I'm right here with you. Just taking a moment to connect our hearts and breathe together. And just know that If you need some support and assistance for your business and your life, I'm here for you, and you can send me a message to work one-on-one with me. I am getting this message within me that says, you already know how giving up feels like, so try not giving up and see what happens. Exactly. 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 You know what? One way that we can guarantee that we will be successful, and again, successful can be a word tainted by society, but see successful and think of successful and success in your own unique way. What does success mean to you? One way that we can ensure that we will be successful is not giving up, is knowing that no matter what, we won't give up. We are the warriors. We are the healers. We are the ancestors and the descendants. We are the ones here on earth to make a difference. So let's get out of our dragon caves and let's get to it, because that's why we are here. That's why we are here. Oh, my loves, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon on the next one. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for us, and I'm sending you so much love. Bless you.